Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jeff Stallard with Dan Kachufis and your Chelmsford High School sports broadcast team. Somewhat live from Holman Stadium, deep in the heart of scenic Nashua, New Hampshire. Rated #1 city in the nation. Dan, what do you think of Nashua?
Nashua is a great place, just as long as they're not beating us in football. The retail district, great. Talking to my stepdad, I can remember him saying that there was absolutely nothing there, as much as 5-10 years ago.
That is correct, oh young one. I can remember when it was fields and trees and things of green. But enough of that wistful memory stuff. Tonight we're here, ladies and gentlemen, for the second game of the 1997 Lions season. We will be bringing you the game against the home team, the Nashua Panthers, on a tape delay. It's a very small crew tonight. Kurt Heinrich, we got Pat on the camera, and Nate doing whatever it is Nate does. And
producing, Jeff, producing.
Nate's producing. I was confused. And Dan and myself at the microphones. A couple of phonies at the mic. And as the clock is ticking down to game time, there is just over 4 minutes before the game actually will start. You're probably looking at the Chelmsford team on the sidelines getting psyched up. Here come the Nashua Panthers onto the field, and my goodness, they look purple.
Unceremoniously through a crushed CHS banner, paper banner, which they couldn't even break in half. Hopefully that will be a great omen for the Chelmsford.
Pat, see if you can get us a shot at number 59 on the sideline, the young gentleman with the bald head. He's supposed to be a real stud, playing linebacker, and he's going to be a force to be reckoned with this evening. In fact, I understand that, speaking with some people before the game, that even Nebraska is recruiting him.
I remember last year, when Nashua came to Chelmsford, Kevin Kivlin, the Chelmsford wide receiver, got hit really hard by a Nashua senior that was being recruited by a few Division 1A schools. Kivlin went down with a concussion, was toughed it out through the fall and winter season and even into the spring season.
And ladies, this is the national anthem, ladies and gentlemen.
Jeff, no matter how many times I hear that song played at any sporting event or anywhere, it makes me just teary-eyed with emotion because it's such a beautiful song.
It is, Dan, it is. And getting onto business tonight, the Nashua captains, 76, Matt Blow, a 6'3", 240-pound tackle, and 45, Nick Bromley, a 6'2", 215-pound linebacker, are meeting with our local heroes. As you know them so well.
just received the starting lineup for the Nashua High School. Starting on the offensive line, number 54 at left tackle, Zabalis. At left guard, number 68. I can't pronounce this name.
With the last name like yours and you can't pronounce it?
Garekis.
Rufus Garekis. 3 syllables.
At center, number 55, Moreau. At right guard, number 59, Ayi. At right tackle, number 75, Page. And at tight end, number 82, Hengen.
And Dan, not to interrupt you, but the toss has been done and Chelmsford has won and elected to receive. They'll be defending the, I'm not sure if it'd be considered the north or the west, but they'll be defending the goal farthest away from the baseball part of the field. The scoreboard end. Thank you, Nate.
I just saw something big tonight. Something crappy the other day.
Finishing out the starting lineup at wide end, number 15, Ramos. At quarterback, number 3, Garekis, must be brothers. At left halfback, number 10, M. Mcguire. At fullback, number 5, Carew. And at right halfback, number 34, Thibodeau.
Not exactly a sellout crowd here at Holman Stadium this evening, although it's very hard to see what's under us on the Nashua sideline. We are in the press box, the football press box, which is an antique. I think that's an appropriate word.
Yeah, I say it would be.
Anything older than I am is an antique. I'm a classic. As the Lions receiving team takes the field, oh my goodness. I think it's going to be a long night here, Dan. Jeff Stout and Dan Kachufis with the Chelmsford High School sports broadcast team, bringing you a not quite live game between the Chelmsford Lions and the home team, the Nashua Panthers. And I have seen the Purple Panther with the Panther flag doing the Panther dance, and I'm ready to retire now. Kicking off for 30-something will be kicking off for Nashua. I forgot where we were for a minute. 34. Eric Thibodeau, 5'8", 165-pound halfback, senior, will be kicking off for the Panthers. Back deep to receive is
Number 20, Mike Buno.
Is that 18 on the far side, Dan?
I believe it is. That's Chris Morris.
Chris Morris and Dan Buno.
Mike Buno.
Mike Buno. I got Dan next to me. Mike out receiving the kick. I'm all messed up. Mike Buno and Dan Morris. Well, a couple of Chelmsford guys are back to receive. They're the good guys. They're the ones in the white shirts. As Thibodeau gets ready to kick off, here it is. And it's a short high kick. It's going to be taken on the fly. I think that's number 22.
Garrett Greenwood
and
on the carry. And there's a flag on the play.
Hankey's on the field. As the referees pick up their laundry, we're waiting to see what the call is. It's going to be on Chelmsford. Looks like a clip. That's not a good way to start off the game. How's the morale in Liontown?
Same as last week, very high. All the banners in the high school, decorating the football players' lockers. I'm sure that goes on in a lot of places, but especially high in Chelmsford. Everyone loves their football in Chelmsford.
So the Lions will have the ball first and 10 from their own 14-yard line. 11:54 left to go in the first period here at Holman Stadium. And we expect to see the Deloges. Help me with the name here, Dan.
Heslin.
28, number 28, Ned Heslin. Thank you very much. I'm old and having memory cramps. The Deloge and Heslin show last week, ladies and gentlemen, at Alumni Stadium. Deloge brings them
This is actually Chris Campbell.
Chris Campbell at quarterback, number 10.
I believe I saw J.D. Deloge walking around school.
Uh-huh.
In a cast.
Is the handoff to Heslin. Heslin's got some room. He's going to be about a gain of 5 or 6. And we're going to go to a 2-platoon system up here in the booth ourselves. I'm going to have the Chelmsford roster, and Dan will have the Nashua roster. He's got the bigger roster because he's more capable than I am. Okay, number 10, Chris Campbell again brings the Lions up over center. Heslin alone back in the backfield. He's got the man in motion. There's the handoff to Heslin. Heslin's still, he's still on his feet. He's broken a couple of tackles. He's still on his feet. Finally brought down to just shy of the 35-yard line. Vintage Ned Heslin.
Tackle made by number 17, Sean Mcguire. 5'10", 165 pounds safety, a senior.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 10:59 left to go in the first quarter here at Holman Stadium. The Lions are driving. 1st and 10 from just inside their own 35. Campbell calls the signals. There's the man in motion. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but it was not pretty.
Looked like Heslin ran hard into his own offensive line. Not something that you'd like to see him do. Heslin, usually a very aware football player, and it's just not like him.
It appears maybe somebody missed a block or a stunt in there because it was awful clogged up. So again, Campbell will bring them out. It's 2nd and 13. Ball just about the 32-yard line of Chelmsford. There's the man in motion. Campbell looking to throw. Campbell's got a man open. Oh, my goodness. The intended receiver, number 16, Ryan Farley. It was right in his hands, but as he took a rocking sock from the Nashua defender, he dropped it.
Chris Campbell actually had the only completed pass of the year so far for Chelmsford. Chelmsford passing yesterday, last week, 1 for 4, and they were picked off twice.
Chelmsford throwing early in the game here, throwing something at the Panthers maybe they didn't expect. Campbell again calls the signals. Heslin alone back in the backfield, 2 wings, man in motion. He's looking to throw again, play action pass. It's overthrown. Number 23, Ken Hulkauer, was the intended receiver, and unfortunately Campbell led him by about 5 steps, but it was other than that, it was a good-looking pass play. He did have some time, and unfortunately that's going to bring up the Chelmsford kicking team. It'll be 4th and 13.
Nashua defense not playing particularly like we saw him last year, but
number 6, Eric Klein, back to punt. Chelmsford coaching staff pretty upset on the sideline, right? And there's a flag there. Either they took too much time. Yeah, delay of game on Chelmsford. That'll bring them back another 5. As number 23, it looks like, came onto the field late, Ken Hulkauer. So maybe they were a man short. So as we get ready to bring the ball back into the play, Dan will give you a rundown on who's back for I keep wanting to call them Pepperell. Who's back for Nashua?
Back for Nashua, number 34, Eric Thibodeau, yes, that's his name.
Klein calls a signal. There's the snap. It's a low snap. He fields it. Gets the kick off. Oh, it's a pretty good kick. Taken on the fly by Thibodeau. Thibodeau's got some blockers in front of him. Oh, he's up the sideline. It could be trouble. It could be trouble. Oh, where's the holding call, ref? Thibodeau inside the Lion 10-yard line down to about an 8.
No
flags on the play.
Number 6, Eric Klein, was taken down by the Nashua blocker, but no flag was thrown. I guess these are Nashua, New Hampshire officials.
Ladies and gentlemen, an unfortunate turn of events on the punt return. Nashua out over the ball.
Breckes hands off. I could not tell who the ball carrier was, but it looks like a gain of about 5. It's 2nd and 5.
Nashua quarterback working over the center, stopped by the interior left of the Lions defensive line. There's a flag on the play. And the purple team is stuffed just shy of the line of scrimmage. We're waiting to see what the call is going to be.
Holding on Nashua.
Well, that'll set back the Panthers. We're working on bringing you the Nashua offense as they bring the ball up. It's just that every week with a new set of names, it takes us a little while to get dialed in. But we're here and we're working for you folks.
Not only that, but with this as a converted baseball stadium, there's a light tower right in our view, which forces us to kind of improvise the Nashua names.
2nd down and 14 from the Lion 14. Chelmsford defense is set. Double tight end, power I formation. Hand off to the fullback.
Jeff Conroe on the carry.
Lion defense brings him down just shy of the 10-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 10 from just over the 10-yard line of the Lions. We have not been made aware of any possible Panther kicking game. So at this point, assuming they're not successful in this next play, we don't know whether they'll try and go for it or kick. The Panthers in the I formation. The Lions in the 53. Is the handoff. Oh, a beautiful play by the Lion defense. Ball carrier maybe got a yard to get back inside the 9-yard line.
Just nowhere to go for the Nashua ball carrier. Chelmsford just controlling that play anyhow. Fourth and 9.
Apparently Nashua is not going to kick. They come out in the power I formation. Too tight with the wing back to the right. Chelmsford again in the monster defense. Panthers looking to pass. It's complete. Oh my goodness. I couldn't see what happened because of the light pole, but somebody from Chelmsford, they owe him a soda. And Chelmsford has stopped the Nashua drive inside their own 5-yard line.
I believe it was number 55, Dan Warshofsky, on the tackle. Warshofsky only a sophomore and led the team in tackles last week.
The Chelmsford Lions will have the ball 1st and 10 from about their own 4-yard line.
Certainly as we get later on into his career as a junior or a senior, he's going to be very, very exciting to watch.
7:30 left to go in the first period. Campbell works over the center, man in motion. Here's the handoff to Heslin. Heslin's got some room. Heslin's breaking for the sideline. It's a foot race now. Finally driven out of bounds at about the 32-yard line by a Nashua defender.
Number 45, Nick Bromley, making the tackle. 6'2", 215, a big boy playing linebacker.
Chelmsford getting some breathing space. Not quite. Oh, and there's a holding call on the Lions. That'll bring the whole thing back. Unfortunately, what looked like was going to be breathing space for the Lion offense to start maneuvering is going to bring it right back and bring them probably half the distance to the goal line.
One thing that really hurt Chelmsford last week were its penalties. We mentioned it, penalties were a small part, or in no way a small part, of the last year's 2-8. Also, one of the problems last week were the turnovers. 2 interceptions, a key fumble inside the goal line in that overtime period.
And here come the Lions, 1st and 12 from about the 3-yard line. Campbell working over the center. He's got wide right, man in motion. Looks like Heslin on the handoff. I'm not sure about that.
It was Heslin on the handoff, and he ran into a horde of Nashua defenders.
Maybe picked up about a yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 12 for the Lions offense. 6:50 left to go here in the first quarter. Again, Campbell brings him up. He's working over the center. 2 tight ends, 1 man in the backfield. Split right, man in motion. An incomplete pass to number 96, Bill Silvio, who was absolutely crashed as the ball went into his hands and hit the ground. That'll bring up 3rd and 10 for our Lions.
This may be dubbed in the paper the Battle of the Cats. The Lions for Chelmsford and the Purple Panthers for the Nashua High School team. In no way will this be a cat fight, but it will be just...
I don't think we need to go any farther with that. Campbell working over the center. Campbell calling signals. Split right, man in motion. Campbell looking to throw. Campbell is complete. And it is to Buno. Buno out of bounds at about the 13-yard line.
Talking about it this week, I would have liked them to have thrown more last week, just shake things up a little bit, but now it looks as perhaps Campbell is their throwing quarterback.
She's going to bring out a 4th and 1 measurement. 6:34 left to go in the first period. Here come the Zebras and company. That looks like it might be a Lion first down. And it is a Lion first down, ladies and gentlemen. A spectacular effort by Buno once he got the ball in his hands to turn it upfield and get out of bounds. And that brings up 1st and 10 from about the 14-yard line of Chelmsford.
Lions slowly but surely moving the ball upfield.
The thing that concerns me, Dan, is they get out of safety range, get some room to run their offense, not be up against the wall. Campbell again brings him out. He's got Ravanna split wide to the right. And the handoff looks like on an interior trap or across to Heslin, which was absolutely stopped by the interior of the Panther defense. No question about that one, folks.
59, Femia. He didn't seem like he wanted to let go of Heslin. Heslin tried to get up after the play was blown dead.
2-yard loss brings it to 2nd and 13. Here come the Lions again. Campbell again working over the center. So far not going through the shotgun this season, the Lions. And now he's got a man in motion, too tight. And Campbell looking to throw. He's got a pop pass over the middle. He's still on his feet. That's number 96, Bill Silvio. Bill Silvio with the reception and what will be the first down for the Lions at the Chelmsford 25-yard, just over the Chelmsford 25-yard line.
Just under 6 minutes to go here in the Battle of the Cats. Fairly good game up until this point, I'd say.
Absolutely, Dan. Campbell again calling signals. Looks like he's doing a lot of audibling. 22 in motion. Campbell rolling with it, trying to head upfield. Brought down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up 6 inches.
By number 59, Femi Ayi seems to be all over the place.
Well, we heard earlier before the game that he was the monster man on defense for the Panthers.
Seems that last year they had someone that was monster being recruited by Division 1A schools.
Out come the Lions, wide to the bottom of your screen. One in the backfield, two wing backs. Man in motion. Campbell pitches to the motion man. He's got blockers. Can he get upfield? The Nashua defense doing a great job of pursuing to the ball, and not much of a gain on that second down play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Lions. 4:22 left to go in the period. The ball at approximately their own 27-yard line. Campbell brings him out. Again, that same formation. Man in motion. Campbell faking the pass. Oh my goodness.
Nashua defense has been just everywhere today. Unrelenting to the Chelmsford Lions.
Chelmsford drive using up almost 4 minutes, but getting nowhere thanks to a couple of penalties and some stiff Nashua defense. Klein, we expect, will be back to punt as the Lions come. Yeah, there's Klein now. Klein with the punting team ready to go. As you can recall, the last time this 34 had the return, he was almost able to get into the end zone. There's the snap. The kick is up. It's a high kick. Well defense by the Lions. Well defense, ladies and gentlemen.
This time, nowhere to go. And we'll be right back after this station identification.
You are watching CHS Football, a Chelmsford High School sports and Chelmsford High School Television Club production, only on Chelmsford Community Television. And now, back to the game.
Hey, Dan, Chelmsford looks like a great place. Let's move there when we grow up.
I'd say that's a good idea.
And out come the Panthers, 1st and 10, the ball on their own 45-yard line. Looks like they'll pick up a gain of almost 5 in that one, Dan.
Nashua now looking like a very, very rough football team. The way they play. Excuse me there.
As the referee goes over to the Chelmsford sideline to move the troops back. Here come the Panthers. The I formation with a lone wingback, 2 tight ends. And they're looking to throw. Oh no.
Touchdown Nashua. Number 34, Eric Thibodeau, the punt returner.
We don't have to tell you what that sound means, ladies and gentlemen. .242 left to go in the first quarter. 34, who I believe is Thibodeau, scores on a deep pass. And that brings the Panthers up 6-zip. Now they're going to go for the kick. Kick is up. And the kick is good.
That's the first PAT attempt we've seen converted all year.
It's an early year.
As a Nashua Purple Panther goes cavorting across the field, carrying his flag.
Well, take heart, faithful Lion fans. As you know, we've still got more than 3 quarters of action-packed football here at Holman Stadium. Do not despair. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Refill your beverage and come back, because we're staying right here.
What I'd like to know is, where is the Chelmsford Lion when you need him?
Something about a quarantine line at the state line. I'm not sure. It's 6 months or something. I don't know. Back deep for the Lions is Buno and Morris. 34 looks to be their go-to guy. He's going to kick off now. And it's a line drive kick taken on the fly by Buno. Buno's got a wedge. Got some people in front of him. He's still on his feet. He's still on his feet. Breaks a couple of tackles. Buno with a great run back to almost his own 40-yard line.
Very nicely done by Buno. Just great blocking by the Chelmsford blockers. stiff Nashua opposition.
Here come the Lions, 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. And we have a new quarterback, Dom Lacapo, number 1, who has again the same set. There's 33, the motion man. Chris Pashoni in motion, looks like we'll call that no gain for the Lions.
Chelmsford offensive line is really going to have to pick it up a little bit. The Nashua defenders are just going wherever they want. Chelmsford not able to get anything started because of this.
Looks like our boys are a little overmatched size-wise, but again, here comes Locapo with the Lions. Split right, 2 slot backs. Locapo keeps it. I don't know what he's trying to do, but he gets buried doing it. That'll be a loss. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Lions. 3rd and 11 or 12.
Nashua, a very big team, going with a 5-man defensive front. 2 ends, 2 tackles, and a middle guard. Only 2 linebackers in their set.
1:30 left to go in the first period at Holman Stadium here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, Chelmsford done the bad end of a 7-zip score. And number 10, Chris Campbell, is back in at quarterback. Heslin alone back in the backfield. Campbell looking to throw. He's under pressure. Oh, it's picked off. No! This is going to go right in, ladies and gentlemen.
Touchdown, Nashua, number 89, Sean Young.
Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, there was... We've got flags on the field. It's going to negate that one, I think. Unfortunately, Campbell throwing to no one but purple shirt. And if the Lions don't take this one, I'll be very surprised. And there it goes.
Not bad. They get a 1st down out of it. First and 10, just over a minute to go here at Holman Stadium. Really a nice, well-lit field. Not as nice as Simonian Alumni Stadium.
Well, the reason it's lit so nice, Dan, is because the Nashua Pirates used to play here. Minor league National League Pirates affiliate. Okay, there's a man in motion. There's the handoff to Heslin. Heslin cuts inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a foot race. Finally brought down by the 5th man, almost to the Nashua 30-yard line.
Seem to not have very many problems when they get out to the outside quickly.
Unfortunately, it's getting to the outside that seems to be the problem.
That is true.
And the ball just inside, or just shy of the Nashua 35-yard line, I should say. Here comes Campbell with the Lions. Again, we see the same set. We have Matt Bryan split to the bottom of your screen. Campbell looking to throw. Campbell got time. Oh, Campbell overthrows his intended receiver, 80. Looks like he may have slipped in the grass a little bit, but unfortunately it's incomplete at any rate, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10 with 54 seconds left to go in the quarter.
Score now 7-0.
And we have a timeout, Nashua.
Well, so far, Jeff, what do you see happening here for the Lions?
Well, I see a lot of enthusiasm from the Lion players, from the broadcast crew, and even a few of the fans. I have yet to hear the band, and we're basically done the first quarter. I have a problem with that. The band should have played at least a couple of selections, especially down at the goal line when things were tough. The Lion fans really are not in the game right now, ladies and gentlemen. It isn't that the band is a fine band. Musically, they're very good. They just haven't played.
Saw that problem last week.
The band needs to get now it looks like maybe the band is starting to get fired up now. Some rocking and rolling going back on the horn line. Maybe it's just a heavy truck on Route 3, I'm not sure. But quite frankly, I think the band and the fans, the Lions stands are full. They're just not in the game. Campbell again brings the Lions up to the first the line of scrimmage. Buno breaks free. He's trying to cut up field. He's rocked and socked. Maybe picked up a yard or two.
The ball carrier really did a smart thing. Saw there was no room up the middle. Tried to go around the outside. Maybe got a yard or two on the carry.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing some substitutions come in as Campbell brings the Lions up to the line of scrimmage. 99. Casey Phelan wide to the top of your screen. Heslin alone back in the backfield. 95 Rich in motion. Campbell looking to throw. Campbell pumps. 18, the intended receiver, Chris Morris. The ball is incomplete. Pass is incomplete. That brings up 4th down and 8. I think at this point the Lions are just better off going for it. There's no point in punting it this close to the end zone. So you hear the Nashua band in the background, ladies and gentlemen. It appears Bruce Rich is going to go for it. 49, Kevin Kivlin wide to the top of your screen. We've got whistles all over the place. We're going to have a call against Chelmsford here, it appears.
False start on Chelmsford.
That'll bring up 4th and 13, but you know, at this point I'd go for it anyway. Procedure against Chelmsford. I still see no reason to punt it, but that's what Coach Rich is getting paid for and not us, so we'll just wait to see what happens. And it appears that we are both in agreement, fortunately for us, as Campbell brings him up to the line of scrimmage. Again, Heslin alone back in the backfield. He's got looks like Rich in motion. Campbell looking to throw. He's hit as he releases, and it's incomplete. Campbell taking a shot as he released the ball. I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not, but unfortunately, Kevlin making a valiant effort, but that'll turn the ball over on downs to the Panthers. And is that the Chelmsford High Band we hear?
It is.
That was it, Jeff.
All right, that's the way to go, gang. Get our people in the action.
Chelmsford High School, vastly superior band to the Nashua High School band, in my opinion. Those band members really, really work extremely hard. In band camp through the summer, hot summer that we did have. They're really working to refine themselves for the big show, which is Thanksgiving.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Dan and I are going to switch rosters here. I'll have the Nashua roster. Be calling the Nashua plays for you for the second quarter, while Dan calls the Chelmsford action for you. We're getting ready to start the second quarter here at Holman Stadium. It is 7-0 Panthers. We're at the bad end of a bad score, but it's early yet, folks. Have confidence. Have faith in our Lions. Don't go away. Oh, my goodness. Number 3, the quarterback, Aaron Garekas, hands off to
Thibodeau, if I'm not mistaken, number 34.
Number 34, Mr. All Nashua. He kicks, he receives, he throws, he runs. Well, I hope he doesn't throw. That'll give him the halfback option. And Garekas brings him up again. He's working with the split backfield, double tight ends. Gurekas fakes the handoff. He's looking to throw. He's under pressure. He's under pressure. Oh, come on, guys. Gurekas will be sacked. Nice job, Lion defense.
Really great job putting the pressure on. I'd like to see him maybe a little bit more hitting, and of course they have to hit more, but a little bit better in the tackling. Coach Rich said in my pregame interview that really some of the things that they worked on practicing mostly were tackling.
Yeah, that'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Panthers. The ball just inside the 43 of their own yard line. Gurekas looks to fake the pitch, hands off inside to number 10, Matt Mcguire, who's, oh, come on. We got to be careful, folks. 99 for Chelmsford, called with a late hit, and it was indeed a late hit. Number 10, Matt Mcguire, romping up through the interior of the Chelmsford defense for a first down. And I'm sure it was not an on-purpose hit. It's just, unfortunately, you launch yourself in the air when the man is still on his feet. And when you come down, if you come down on top of him and he's down already, it's a flag. So certainly not I'm sure, an on-purpose late hit, but nevertheless a late hit. That'll give the 1st and 10, 1st and 35, because it's a 15-yard penalty. Oh my goodness.
Seems like every week, the last weekend this week, the Zebras see what Chelmsford does, but they don't see what the other team does.
Gurekas brings him up to the line of scrimmage. He's in the I formation now. Jeff Conroe is the fullback. He's looking to throw. Oh. Sounds like 34 Eric Thibodeau with the reception for the touchdown.
You know,
Got behind the Lion defenders.
I figured it out. If Thibodeau would just go away, Chelmsford would have a better shot here.
Maybe somebody should have offered him a scholarship to Chelmsford. He seems to be a very good athlete, my friend.
He does, although I believe that's against MIAA regulations.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Kick is good, 14-0 Nashua.
All right, my friends, take heart. It's early yet. It's only 10-11 into the second quarter here at the home of the Panthers, Holman Stadium. This is Jeff Stoward and Dan Kachufis with the mighty Kurt Heinrich on my right, working the camera. And somewhere we have a producer here, Nate the Great, as we have a break here in the action. It's a warm, late summer evening here in Nashua, ladies and gentlemen. A great night for football. This is the kind of field you should have: a little dirt, a little grass, a little green stains on the jerseys, clods of mud in your helmet. This is John Madden football. Thibodeau set to kick off for the Panthers. There's a kick. It's a line drive kick taken by the up man from Chelmsford. That was 59 for Chelmsford. Dan, we get a name on him.
Number 59 for Chelmsford, Roy Mendonca. 5'11", a guard, junior.
With 10:04 left to go in the first half, as the Lions prepare to go 1st and 10 from just inside their own 35-yard line. Dan Kachufis will be bringing you the Lion play-by-play.
There we go. Campbell brings them out. It's like Heslin, the lone back in the backfield. Greenwood in motion. And nowhere to go for Heslin.
This Nashua defense is starting to remind me of the Minnesota Vikings of old with the Purple People Eaters. Chelmsford just not really getting anything from those interior slots from tackle to tackle on the Nashua defense. 2 or 3 men in on the tackle that time. Didn't get their numbers, but they were all wearing the wrong color for Chelmsford.
Campbell again over center. Greenwood in motion again from the opposite side. Pitch to Heslin around the outside. Tries to cut back, but brought down by 4 Nashua defenders.
Well, I think that play must be called pitch left ouch. Chelmsford not having any success against the Panther defense in this series. 3rd and 8. 9 minutes left to go in the first half.
This Nashua team is just huge, is the only word to describe it. It's Campbell bringing out the Lions. Here's a snap. He's going to throw. Oh, I don't know if he slipped, lost control of the ball, but incomplete pass. It's number 96, Bill Silvio.
And that'll bring up the punting down. The ball still just inside the 35-yard line of the Lions. Call it the 33, judging by the stick.
And the great Thibodeau back to return.
Okay, my friend, it's all right. Thibodeau, 34, back to the Panthers. He's the last guy the Lions want to touch the football. The last guy wearing a national uniform, anyway. There's the snap. It's another low snap. It's bobbled. Klein gets off a high kick. Thibodeau's going to take it on the fly, and here he comes. He's got 3 or 4 blockers. And Chelmsford reading that well. 55 and 88 in on the tackle for the Lions, Dan.
Nowhere to go. Dan Warshawski, number 55, and Billy Ryder, both sophomores. Both big kids, both tough kids. Lions special teams getting it done that time.
That'll bring up 1st and 10 for Nashua on their own 39-yard line. 8:20 left to go in the first half here at Holman Stadium. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Number 5. Jeff Conroe with the handoff from Aaron Garekis. Buck up again at 6.
And there's the Chelmsford band again.
Garekis brings him up to the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Hands off to the deeper of the 2 backs. Number 5, Conroe. Conroe close to the first down. We're waiting right now to see. Nope. Apparently did not get the first down.
The 3rd and about 1.
Garekis brings him out on the power I. The size of that fullback. Hands off to the fullback. And that should be the first down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something you always hate to see. You hate to see a player from either side down, and unfortunately right now we have a Chelmsford Lion down. We'll have a injury timeout as we see Doc Economakis out tending to our injured Lion. Could be 75 Mike DeVito. We're not exactly sure.
Could be 76.
Or 76 Gino Valaire. We're waiting to see now. Certainly, regardless of the outcome of any of these games, we don't like to see anyone get hurt.
I hope this isn't who I think it is, and maybe Dan Warshawski also. Warshawski, number 55. sophomore linebacker starting for the Chelmsford Lions.
So, ladies and gentlemen, while we have this injury timeout, there is 7 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in the first half of football here at Holman Stadium. It's 1st and 10 for the Nashua Panthers. The score is 14-0, Nashua.
And we'll be back after this station identification.
You are watching Chelmsford High School Football, a Chelmsford High School sports and CHS TV club production on Chelmsford Community Television. And now, back to the game.
I don't know where they bring that announcer. He's kind of there. You have to teach him how to pronounce the town's name. It's Chelmsford. The L is silent. Say Chelmsford.
Chelmsford. I got that. Thank you, Jeff.
Attaboy. Not only, ladies and gentlemen, is this broadcast entertaining, it's educational.
Don't we all wish?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the injured player is up and moving off slowly under his own power. It's 55, Derek Warshawski. It's my mistake, Dan Warshawski. And he is slowly but surely walking off the field under his own power with some guidance from the training staff.
You know, guys, just today I was I'm in one of Dan's classes and I was talking to him and he's
You were
saying,
in a dance class?
I'm in dance classes.
Oh.
And he was saying, about injuries, he really hopes that he thinks injuries are one of the worst things that happens, and hopefully he'll be okay and be able to play. He walked off the field, and that's always a good sign.
That's our quote-unquote producer, Nate McKinnon.
Here comes Garekas and the Panthers in the power I formation, 2 tight ends. Garekas calls the signals over the center, hands off to the he hands off to the power back, Thibodeau. Thibodeau's still on his feet. Thibodeau's around the corner. Thibodeau's got to beat one man, and Thibodeau, fortunately, does not beat him. Lion faithful, we can thank number 1 Dom Locapo for stopping that touchdown. If they name a dance after this, I think it's going to be called the Thibodeau Shuffle.
Exactly. Now, why can't he go away? Thibodeau, really talented football player. He's a senior. I wouldn't be surprised if some big college programs are recruiting him, even though he's...
There's the Panthers again. Thibodeau again. The Thibodeau stuffed at the line of scrimmage, perhaps for a loss. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking suggestions during halftime on our special studio hotline on how to get young Mr. Thibodeau into a Lion uniform for the second half. And if you have any ideas on that, you want to call 1-800-WHO-KNEW. That's 1-800-WHO-KNEW. And we'll be reviewing your suggestions shortly.
An update on J.D. Deloge. I saw J.D. earlier, and he was in a cast on his right leg, I believe that was. And he, I believe, is out for the season. Depends on how well it heals.
Garekas brings up the Panthers. He's again in the split formation. There's the pitch. I can't watch this. Just short of the end zone, ladies and gentlemen.
Chelmsford is really going to have to work on their tackling skills here going into the second half. They're missing tackle after tackle, and you cannot do that if you want to win football games.
Here come the fumble.
Recovered in the end zone by Nashua.
It's that infamous Ken Stabler forward fumble thing going on here, I think, ladies and gentlemen. The ball just squirted in the end zone and got covered by a purple shirt, and that means that the Panthers will add another 6. There's the snap for PAT. There's the kick. The kick is up. Kick is good. And unfortunately, that brings the score to 21 Nashua, 0 Chelmsford.
Panther running across the field again. You know, I'm getting kind of sick of that Panther. Why can't the Chelmsford Lion be here?
I told you, Dan, the state of New Hampshire does not allow exotic animals across its border without a 60-day quarantine period.
And they allow the purple panther?
It's an indigenous animal to the state of New Hampshire. It grew up here. It lives here. It doesn't have to be quarantined.
I wish these purple panthers were like the purple people eaters in one of the detergent commercials, I believe it is. Oh, never mind. .5:23 left to go in the first half here at Holman Stadium. A stunned and dazed Chelmsford High School sports, whatever we are, program here, bringing you the live but taped and somewhat delayed action here at Holman Stadium, where Mr. 34, Mr. All-World, Mr. Nashua, Mr. Southern Manchester, Eric Thibodeau is just unbelievable here. Nashua recovering the ball.
Nashua recovering their own kick. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not necessarily a bad thing. It just gives the Lion defense a chance to look really good. I didn't say it was a good thing, but as you see, Garekis brings out the Panthers in the split formation. Split both sides. Garekis looks to throw. He's under pressure. He throws deep. Oh, it's overthrown. Ladies and gentlemen, I have only one thing to say. What a shame. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. The ball on about the Chelmsford 26-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know the man standing next to me has invented the Heinrich maneuver. We'll tell you more about that later. That's right, I said the Heinrich maneuver. Stay tuned for more details. Garekis brings out the Panthers. Again with the split formation. Claro on the right, Thibodeau on the left, Thibodeau on the delay. Thibodeau finally brought down. He's on the grass.
If I'm not mistaken, is this where such Dodger greats as Roy Campanella and Don Newcomb played in their minor league careers in Nashua?
I think Nashua is all trees at that point. Garekis hands off. Oh.
Great catch by Conroe.
Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, my view is blocked by the Heinrich maneuver, but that's better. I didn't see it anyway. I'll just have nightmares. Ladies and gentlemen, we just heard in from the National Science Center that we had a jolt of 3.7 on the Heinrich scale just come through here. Looks like number 5, Conroe, in the carry. We're waiting for more aftershocks. We'll keep you posted.
There's a flag on Nashua. A very late flag.
Looks like a personal foul on Nashua.
That'll mark him back 15. Something like this, a late hit, or whatever the penalty was, can really give an opposing team such as Chelmsford the room to just explode.
So that'll give Nashua the ball, 2nd and 22. 3:54 left to go in the half. Korekis brings him out. The ball just shy of the 25. Korekis looking to throw. He's got a man open. Oh, broken up very nicely by the Chelmsford defender. Is that number
5?
Number
Peter
5.
Shaw.
Peter Shaw. Peter Shaw with a great defensive play for the Lions.
I do believe that is the first time we've said his name all year on the air, and I do not hope it's the last.
Well, it's early yet. Young gentleman playing that well. We hope to see a lot more of him. Out come the Lions. Korekis again has the split backs, wide left. He's looking to throw. He throws. It's complete. Number 10, Matt Mcguire. Matt Mcguire for Nashua with the reception. And that'll give the Panthers another 6.
Nashua has scored 20 points alone, pending the extra point.
The kick is up. The kick is good. Either that or the referee's doing a deodorant commercial. And that brings the score to 28 Nashua and 0 for our beloved Lions.
And there goes that Panther again.
Take a beat on that Panther.
We get a license plate on that Panther, please.
This was more like West Point. They'd have the Panther doing push-ups instead of holding a flag around. You know what they call the Nashua Panther if the Nashua team plays on the road and it loses?
What do they call it?
Roadkill. Not having that problem. 34, Eric Thibodeau tees it up, and it's another short kick. This one taken on the fly by Buno. Is that Buno?
That was Buno.
Buno with a short return. It'll be Lion ball, 1st and 10.
So we hear the band starting to get ready for their halftime shows.
Lion ball, 1st and 10 on their own 33-yard line. 3:20 left to go in the half. Here come our Lions. Campbell, the quarterback. Campbell back, looking to throw. The intended receiver, number 96, Bill Silvio, had the ball but took an absolutely wicked knee to the head in the tackling process. I'm just glad he got up okay. He's kind of staggering around out there. Somebody ought to have a look at him, Coach. He took a vicious knee to the head. Again, not an intentional thing. It happens. I guess he's going to go off. Send him off, ref. That's the thing to do. Winning is it's not worth getting anybody hurt over.
Nashua, we've seen last year at the game and this year so far, that they're a very physical team. Big team. They play rough. Almost like what Chelmsford may face in the Bill Rickett game.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. 3:15 left to go in the half. Still from about the 33-yard line. Campbell calls the signals, working over the center. He's got the man in motion. He hands off. Maybe a gain of 2. Hessel in the back. Call it a gain of 1, 3rd and 9. Out come the Lions. Kivlin wide to the bottom of your screen. Campbell calls the signals. There's the man in motion. Campbell looking to throw. He gets it off, and it's thrown over everybody's head. That'll bring up 4th down, and probably the Lion kicking team.
Number 85, Jerry Tatala for Nashua, getting right in Campbell's face.
I think, Dan, the most significant thing right now is Chelmsford get a decent punt off and make sure that they sit on whoever catches it or picks it up, because as tight as things are now, you don't need one more score this late in the half.
Again, it is the great number 34.
Terrible snap. Not a bad kick. Thibodeau takes it on the fly. He's through one group of tacklers. He's got some blockers. Oh, finally dragged down by number 6, Klein, the kicker. Klein saves the touchdown, it looks like.
The score, unfortunately, 28-0. 28-0.
And that does appear what it is. The ball back at the Nashua 45-yard line now. The Panthers will take over 1st and 10, 2:12 left to go in the period. Looks like we'll get one play off before the 2-minute warning. Nashua looking to throw, throws out to the flat. 33 for Chelmsford, Chris Pashoni with a bone-bruising tackle for the Lions, and we'll call that a gain of 2. Gain of 2.
That's what the Lions are going to have to do to get back into this game. They're going to have to play tough defensively, stop whatever drive Nashua may try to start. Now, that was just great coverage by Pashoni, even though the Nashua receiver caught the ball.
Here comes Garikas and the Panthers. Garikas dropping back to pass. He's under pressure. He's got the screen. The screen pass has bodies in front of it.
Where was the flag on that? Number 54 for Nashua, Chad Zabalas, taking down, almost tackling Peter Shaw for the Lions quarterback.
And that'll be the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Dan, I warned you. The 2-minute warning was coming up.
And welcome back to Fun with Words at Holman Stadium.
Speak, Dan, speak.
I have been told to speak, yet I do not speak.
Oh, my goodness. Nashua faking the pass, going with the draw. One tackle broken 5 yards deep in the backfield. That will result in a gain of about 3 for Panthers. Panthers going to the short time offense here. Garikas looking to throw. Again, he's under pressure. And he overthrows the outstretched arms of his intended receiver. Number 82. Jim Hager.
2 words. Too bad.
We could use a little more of those missed passes a little earlier in the game. But we'll take them anytime we can get them. And we'll have a timeout called by Nashua. The Nashua Panthers take a timeout with 57 seconds left to go here in the second quarter at Holman Stadium. So, Dan, what do you think is going to be on the minds of the Chelmsford players as they go into the locker room for the halftime?
I think the big thing that Coach Rich will talk about are the tackles. We saw a couple of plays ago even when Thibodeau broke that tackle 5 yards deep in the end zone. Chelmsford's really going to have to make those tackles if they want to come back, and they're going to have to play tough. We saw last week, Chelmsford is a talented football squad. They played tough against one of the better teams in central Massachusetts, North Middlesex. And just about everything went right for Chelmsford last week, and they get rewarded with the best team in New Hampshire.
Dan's that is certainly correct, and Chelmsford's going to have to play a combined effort on both offense and defense. The danger is in keying too much on young Mr. Thibodeau. They leave the rest of the Nashua backfield wide open, and of course we're going to have to score some points of our own. Come the purple guys. Eureka's looking to throw. He does throw. It's complete. It's bobbled, but it's complete. He's upended by number 1, Dom Lucapo, but deeper and deeper inside Lion territory. Dan, they've got time to put it in the end zone again. Only 49 seconds left to go in the quarter.
That's a very scary thought. They do. 49 seconds. So certainly enough time to put the ball in from just outside the 20-yard line.
I just saw our producer point his finger at Dan's microphone. Dan, I think he means don't eat the microphone cover.
Talking to the mic.
Another incomplete pass by number 3, Aaron Garekis. We haven't seen too many of those this evening, and we'll take every one we can get.
Now, this microphone cover is starting to look a bit tasty, as I haven't had anything to eat.
Oh, you could smell those pepper steaks cooking earlier this evening, though, couldn't you?
Oh, they definitely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to place a second half bounty. We're going to offer at halftime, we'll offer Aaron $1 for every incomplete pass he can throw. He's working over the center now. He's got a wide split formation, and he fakes the play action pass. He looks to throw. He's got a man open. Touchdown. I guess he's not interested in our offer. Can we afford to up it?
With only $2 on me, no.
We may have to take a collection and up our offer to perhaps as much as $2.26 for each incomplete pass.
I'd be willing to pitch in a quarter there, Jim.
All right, we have a quarter pledge from Nate. Nate has a quarter. Do I hear 35 cents, 35 cents, 35, 35? No takers. There's the kick. The kick is up, and it looks good again. You know, it's discouraging to see a good kicking game when it's coming against you.
And there goes that darn Panther again.
I want to be a purple panther here in Nashua. I think that's the words to that song. It's either that or it's a top 40 hit. I can't tell.
I don't seem to remember. Did the Panther come to Chelmsford last year?
No, Massachusetts has the same laws against non-indigenous wildlife as Nashua does.
Ah, I see. 35-0 at half, almost at halftime. Chelmsford really going to have to pick it up in the second half.
Let's see if we can get a shot there of J.D. Deloge on crutches in the sideline.
Oh, is that what you're trying to do? The referee running to the sideline, ladies and gentlemen, right behind him, J.D. Deloge. And Mr. All Nashua gets prepared to kick the ball off. 34, Thibodeau to our Lions. Buono takes it on the fly. Buono's got some room. He's got some blockers. He's still on his feet. He's got a gap. He's got a seam. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, a vicious hit put on by number 40 for Nashua. Ryan, get the license plate on Ryan Fay. What a truck-like hit there.
I feel sorry for the Nashua tackling dummies.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to remind you that at the close of the second half, we'll be bringing you the Chelmsford and Nashua players of the game. And after this play, we'll let you know who's sponsoring the game today. Campbell calls the signal. Campbell looking to throw. No pretense here, looking to throw. He's got a man open on this. Oh, it's incomplete. And that brings us down to 19 seconds left to go. I think Kurt, what he's trying to say is point the camera at the action. So, ladies and gentlemen, 19 seconds left to go here in the first half at Holman Stadium. Our Chelmsford High School sports publication broadcast crew players of the game. A little mix-up there. Campbell's got it. He's going to keep it. That ought to round out the half. 11 seconds. Clock ticking down. I don't think anybody wants to try another play. 6, 5, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4. And if you'd like the accident and investigation department, press 4 from your touchtone phone. If you have a rotary phone, please stay on the line. So, ladies and gentlemen, our Nashua and Chelmsford players of the game will be brought to you this week by the Amalgamated Shock Absorber Kit. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Amalgamated Shock Absorber Kit, something you want to have on your person when you cannot avoid being hit.
The Panther's not gone yet, but at least he's not waving the flag.
4 seconds left to go in the first half at Holman Stadium here, ladies and gentlemen. 35 zip the score. Our Lions are not in the favor this evening, but have faith, my friends. Have faith. There's a whole second half of action left to go. Now, the way things have been going, maybe they don't need 11 players out there. Maybe they should play with 10. So if the score gets to a certain point, they have to play with 10. New Hampshire rules. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you what I just saw. As you hear members of the coaching staff going, "Run, Forrest, run." Not our coaching staff, by the way.
There's a flag on the play.
And there's a flag on the play. A last 4-second desperation pass picked off by number 59, I believe, of Nashua. And
I do believe it was.
striped people have blown the whistle. We have a clip. It's declined. And ladies and gentlemen, mercifully, that is the end of the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, the score is 35-0 Nashua. And we are... Dan, what are we doing?
We'll be back after this station identification.
You are watching the Chelmsford High School Lions playing the Nashua Purple Panthers here at Holman Stadium. This is a CHS Sports and Chelmsford High School Television Club production.
Ready to start the second half here at, oh my goodness, Holman Stadium. Dan, breathe, Dan, breathe. The air must go down, Dan.
I feel like I'm dying up here.
Dan, you better call 411. We want to find out what happened to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, Jeff Stout and Dan Kachufis ready to bring you the start of the second half here at Holman Stadium. This is the second outing for the 1997 Football Lions, and it's not going as well as we'd hoped.
Actually, the Lions had us winning, I believe, 18-14 in the Chelmsford Independent.
That was Nate, our producer. He just said we should start now.
We're one step ahead of you, Nate.
Oh, we are so fleet of foot up here in the broadcast booth, ladies and gentlemen, you wouldn't believe it.
I was just talking to somebody, Coach Tom Souza, and the question was asked, well, Coach, you going to start passing? You better believe.
Ladies and gentlemen, lay your left hand on the television. And ladies and gentlemen, lay your right hand on the television. And I say, believe. We must believe. And we believe that is the opening kickoff of the second half. And it's taken on the bounce over the shoulder by Mr. All Nashua, Mr. Thibodeau, who is fortunately brought down without scoring a touchdown here, ladies and gentlemen. That is number 34. Eric Thibodeau, who is just an outstanding athlete. And not to take anything away from the Chelmsford kids who are really playing hard and have really strung together some very successful plays. This kid is unbelievable.
If I may, Jeff, I've just been corrected. The name is actually Thibodeau.
Thibodeau?
That's correct.
You say potato.
If you're going to be in Nashua,
I say potato.
We have to say it correct.
All right, my apologies to the
Thank
Thibodeau family.
Thank you very much, Jeff.
All right, see if I got this one. Aaron Garekas, the quarterback, brings him out. He hands off to number 5, Jeff Conroe. Conroe with a gain of about gain of about 3 in the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 7. The ball on the Panther 28-yard line.
And I'm wondering now, is Warshawski out on the field again? I do not believe I see him.
Garekas brings him up. He's got 3 backs in the backfield, 2 tight ends. Hands off to his middle back, number 5, Jeff Conroe, who's going to pick up, it looks like, the first down. Dan, you want to complete that thought now?
Yes, if I can remember my thought. Warshawski doesn't look to be in the game. I hope he's all right.
Also limping onto the field for the second half was Andy Barry.
Jeez, you know, I think he's only turning your microphone up when he wants to talk, Dan. And whatever just happened will bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Panthers. The ball spotted on about their own 42-yard line. And we're coming to you live, but not in perfect listening condition, thanks to Nate, our producer. Garekas hands off to number 5 again, who is going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up a 3rd down situation for the Panthers.
And ladies and gentlemen, I do not see the Panther.
Garekas fakes the handoff. He's rolling out to his right. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Number 22 for the Lions with an immense. Did I mention it was an immense sack?
Jeff, if I may, I think it was immense.
Immense. Number 22, Garrett Greenwood.
Immense.
That's the kind of deep penetration and pursuit the Chelmsford defense has got to put on Garekas, because if they don't upset the Panther plan here, it's going to be a very long second half. Panthers back in the punting formation. Snap is a little high. The kick is off. It's a good kick. It's a high kick. And a fair catch is called by 28 Heslin at about his own 40-yard line.
Great kick, but not that bad field position for Chelmsford. Starting off from their own 40-yard line.
Oh, my mistake. That was 29. Matt Holt on the fair catch. Sorry, Mrs. Holt.
And there's the Panther. Please, Panther, go away.
You know, Dan, that Panther's not even really that exciting. I mean, he's just kind of loping around. He's not doing his job.
All right, we've got a flag on the play. We have procedure against the Lions. And we've got Pat on the camera. Say hi, Pat.
Hello.
Oh, you're supposed to say hi, Pat. Say hi, Pat.
Hi, Pat.
Attaboy. That'll bring up 1st and 15 for the Lions.
Score 35-0, unfortunately. Chelmsford on the short end of that.
We're not going to mention the score again until it gets better.
Good plan.
At least for another couple minutes. Locapo's still got the ball.
He ain't going nowhere.
Capo doing some attempting to get down the parallel to the line of scrimmage, either looking to option it or turn it upfield, and he's dropped for about a loss of 5.
Second down and 16. Tough situation for the Lions.
Again, Locapo, the quarterback. Locapo working over the center. He's got the lone back in the backfield, man in motion. There's the handoff. Oh. That is definitely Heslin who carried the ball. Heslin with a couple of supreme efforts managed to get almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
I believe it did. It still reads third down. It still reads 16 yards, but it's now third down.
Well, there's no account for taste. 7:54 left to go in the third quarter. And number 10, Chris Campbell, is back in at quarterback. Man in motion. Campbell looking to throw. Campbell's got time. Campbell's got a... Oh, dear. Campbell had a man sort of open, but with his back to him. The Nashua defender sitting back playing left field had a clear shot and interception. Fortunately, he dropped it.
Matt Leonard dropping the ball, a sophomore.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that'll bring up 4th and 16 for the Lions. The Lions, who are on the low side of a 2-0 score. Klein back to kick. They're coming to block it. It's blocked. Oh, no. No. Say it ain't so. Panthers coming all the way on the block that time. Absolutely no return on it all. And Klein never got it. He just boom, 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 boom. And that'll be Panthers ball 1st and 10 with excellent field position.
I will not speak.
Looks like that was blocked by number 59.
Ayi.
Femi Ayi.
Nashua has a bigger area to draw from than Chelmsford, bigger population-wise.
Now, let's not start making excuses.
Good idea.
Oh, Lord. Number 10, Matt Mcguire, off tackle with absolutely huge hole to run through, and he'll pick up another 1st down for Nashua.
On the bright side, brought down by a great tackle by Peter Shaw. And there it is, his name said once again.
Well, unfortunately, this is not the Middle East. We cannot trade land for time. 16, a new quarterback in for Nashua. We have whistles on the play. 16, Dave Gounauer, Goughnor. Gounauer. I apologize for that. But number 16 is a new quarterback, and we have a procedure call against Nashua. That'll drop him back 5. And it looks like we may starting to be seeing the Nashua reserve come in. New backs in the backfield, 9, 17, and an unknown. 12, I guess it is. 12 has the carry.
This Nashua team is huge. Biggest guy in this team, Chad Zabalas, number 54. He's a senior at 6'3", 320 pounds.
Gounauer again brings up the Panthers. He's got split backs in the backfield. Chelmsford set. I think we're going to have another procedure call against the Panthers. Looks like the left guard and tackle for the Panthers offensive line jumped a little too soon. And again, that is the call. Legal procedure, motion, whatever you want to call it nowadays. And that'll cost Nashua another 5. That'll bring up 3rd and 18, I believe.
You know, what I'd really like to see Coach Rich do is, even though Chelmsford is down by a margin, I'd like to see him try to bring in some other kids to play in the game and get some varsity experience.
It's a little early in the season for that, and it's a little early in the game. Fumble! Fumble! Come on, boys! Chelmsford's got it. Chelmsford's on their feet.
Pashoni down the sideline. It's going to be a foot race.
Pashoni is still in bounds. He's still in bounds. Pashoni finally brought down.
But there is a flag on the play.
And it's going to be a holding call against Nashua, which will be declined. First down, Lions.
This may be the spark the Lions need to get going here in the second half to make up for this margin. First and 10 from the Lions 13. Not from the Lions 13, excuse me, from the Panthers 13.
So with 5:25 left to go here in the third quarter, we've got something to yell, scream, cheer, tear our hair out about. The Lions have the ball on a beautiful turnover. Campbell hands off to Heslin. Heslin's going to have about 5. He's still on his feet. Finally bulldogged. That's kind of a cowboy word. I thought I'd throw it in there. A Western type motif.
Yeehaw! Panther seems to look a little dejected at this point.
Well, certainly they've got nothing to be dejected about at this point.
Well, with a big Chelmsford, the big turnover by
Campbell with the pitch to Heslin. Heslin's looking to get outside, and he doesn't do it. These headsets, ladies and gentlemen, are brought to you by the Mike Tyson Audio-Visual Department at the wonderful world of sound. After all, why should you use a whole headset when a couple of pieces will be fine? Campbell calls the signals. He's got Klein split out to the bottom of his screen, man in motion. He fakes the handoff to Heslin. He's looking to throw. Oh, his arm was in motion, ref. That's right, incomplete pass. Absolutely blindsided from the backside. Offensive line has got to dig in their heels. I know you're tired, fellas, but this is where we turn it around.
4th and 7, looks like they're bringing in the kicking team. Or maybe not.
See number 7, Brian Mcguire, coming into the game. Campbell calls the signals. He's got 2 split to the bottom of your screen, double tight end. Hesselman alone back in the backfield. Oh, excuse me. It's the previously mentioned number 7. Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure if I even believe what I just saw.
There are a couple of flags down on the play.
Jeff and Dan, anytime you guys want to go home, I'm ready.
No, I am a Lion faithful, and because I believe in the troops, and I know that they're playing just absolutely as hard as they can, I'm going to stay till the end of the game.
Really, no matter what the score may be, the Lion team never quits. They always play their hearts out.
Vince Lombardi once said, I never lost a game, we just simply ran out of time. Now, getting back to what just happened, number 7 for the Lions came in as the throwing quarterback. That would be Brian Mcguire, and he had a man on the end zone, and the flag will be against Nashua, at least one 15-yarder. And basically what happened, he was hit as he went to try and grab the pass. The ball went up in the air, and the Nashua man came down with it on the fly, started up the Nashua sideline, finally run out of bounds.
Chelmsford still has the ball. It looks like Chelmsford coming in. Yes, Chelmsford offense coming onto the field.
I saw a clipping call or an illegal block.
No, maybe it's the Chelmsford defense, offense.
Offsetting penalties, ball at the point of infraction, perhaps? I'm not sure. I don't speak fluent Zebranese. And there's 16 Goodenow again. Lions stuffed the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage.
Great hit by the Lions. Just bringing them back now to about the 2.5-yard line, right in the middle of those 2 lines. What I'd like to see now is a safety, kind of change the momentum of things here.
I could live with the safety, Dan. 2 points for us, and we get the ball. It works for me. 3:15 left to go in the third quarter. We have the original quarterback in for, oh dear. That would be number 3, Grekus, back in at quarterback for Nashua, along with it's like the entire starting offense. Of course, certainly you want your sure hands in when the ball's at the goal line. If you're the Nashua coach, you certainly don't want to give up a safety. You certainly want, if you have to, at the very least, punt the ball. Number 3, Grekus, is apparently going to stay in the game while the ball is deep in their own territory.
3rd and 7 from the 7.
Number 10, Mcguire, and 34, Thibodeau. How was I supposed to say that? It doesn't matter.
Thibodeau something.
There's the pitch to Thibodeau, and he'll have the first down. He's almost out to the Nashua 20-yard line. Boy, that kid can run. He just kind of floats.
Thibodeau's not really that big of a kid. Only 5'8", 165 pounds.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Nashua 16-yard line. 2:10 left to go in the third quarter. Let's see, we're seeing some more substituting for Nashua. And they're keeping their number 1 quarterback and their number 1 backfield in. And we've got a timeout. Timeout, Chelmsford.
And we'll be back after this station identification.
You are watching Chelmsford High School Football, a Chelmsford High School sports and CHS Television Club production, only on Chelmsford Community Television. And now, back to Jeff and Dan at Holman Stadium in Nashua, New Hampshire.
Thank you, Mr.
I
Elder.
thought we could use a little musical soundtrack with that announcement. We'll try for a little more up-tempo stuff for the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still bringing you Chelmsford football action. It's 1:55 left to go in the third quarter. The score to 0. Chelmsford.
That number was 35, Jeff, not
Nate, go away or I'll slap you. Chelmsford trailing behind late in the third quarter. Nashua with the ball, 1st and 10 in their own 16-yard line. Jeff Stallard and Dan Kachufis, along with the Chelmsford All-Star High School broadcast and musical roadshow here in scenic downtown Nashua. And it looks like we're going to have a quarterback sweep to the left. Number 3, I've been saying this name all night, Dan. Why can't I say it now? Garekis tries to sweep around to the left, but he's stopped at about maybe a gain of 1. And we got a clipping call on the Panthers.
They'll send him back 15, I believe. Is clipping a 15-yard penalty?
It is when it's on the team you're not rooting for. When it's on your team, it's only 2 yards. It's in my world anyway.
I can see the logic in that.
That's right. So your team always gets the breaks. Our team.
Unfortunately, not tonight, as the score is 0-0.
Coming up next Friday, live on Chelmsford Community Television, is more Chelmsford High School football action, home against Haverhill.
Thank you, Nate.
Good now back to throw, and the closest distended, unintended receiver was Chelmsford's Don Locapo. Okay, Nate, that's 36 cents we owe the Nashua quarterback. Remember,
No problem, Jeff.
All right, pay up before you leave.
But that wasn't Garekis over center that time.
Okay, you're off on a technicality.
That was Marcos Ramos, who's actually, or maybe it's not Marcos Ramos.
It's number 16, Dave Goodnower. I hope.
I will make it a point to bring him a pair of binoculars for next Friday's game.
Goodnower rolls back to pass. He looks deep. He's got a man open. It's intercepted. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get that tingle back into the air. The Lions have the ball on a turnover.
Dan Leahy, the 6'0", 195-pound junior from Chelmsford, intercepting the pass. Great play by Leahy. He'll have a smile on his face as he goes back to school Monday morning, or maybe not.
So with the interception by young Mr. Leahy, that'll give Chelmsford the ball, 1st and 10. Just inside the Nashua 20-yard line. Campbell looking to throw. He keeps it. He's working around the corner. Finally brought down.
Gain of 1, the clock ticking down, under a minute to go in the third quarter of football here at Holman Stadium.
And that was the Chelmsford High School Marching Band playing Moonlight Over Manhattan. I don't know what the name of the tune was, but it was a good job by the band. Excellent job. Campbell brings him out. He's got the lone tailback, Heslin, too tight. Wingman in motion. Hands off to Heslin. Heslin's around the corner. He's still on his feet. Finally brought down inside the 14, maybe call it the 13-yard line. And I don't think we'll see another play in the third quarter. 10 seconds, 9.
Unless they stop on 4 again.
And that'll be the end of the third quarter of action here at Holman Stadium. I just having a hard time saying it. That's all, Nate. Chelmsford, with three quarters of action gone, is at the wrong end of a 35-0 score.
Remember, Jeff, it's not 35. It's rumor.
I just knocked my headset off again.
That's
It's like
stylish,
the
Jeff.
Tyson's Revenge or something.
Check your ears in the mirror.
Does that mean Tyson Chicken is going to bring out little ear-shaped McNuggets? All right, let's all together. Give us an oh. Oh.
Nashua coaches clearing the press box right now, packing up their stuff. Seems like they think...
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Nashua coaching staff has given up. They have left the press box.
Yay! The game is all Chelmsford's now, gentlemen.
That's right. We've only got to score 36 points in 12 minutes, and we're all set. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Lion faithful. Friends, neighbors, former athletes, people still breathing. This is Jeff Stowett and Dan Kachufis with your sweaty cameraman Kurt.
Just think of it from my point of view. I have to ride home with them.
At least you'll be down upwind.
And there goes the Chelmsford High School band.
You can call us out.
You can be my, what's the word? You can be my football star. I think we just got turned off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here come the Lions again, first and...
Camel on the keeper, picking up.
That looks like the one.
A few yards anyhow. 2 yards.
Second and 6 for the Lions. Clock ticking down to 11 minutes left in the game.
Chelmsford at this point really can't afford to have the clock ticking down without them doing stuff.
Here come the Lions. Campbell hands off. Oh, that does not look good. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5, Dan.
And there's that Panther again down by the home plate end.
Been blocked out by the Heinrich maneuver here. Chelmsford the man in motion. Campbell hands off to Heslin. Heslin's trying to get into the end zone. He spins. He's down. The referee has not signaled touchdown. The referee has signaled do not park here, and he will be just short of the goal line, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be very close.
Very, very
First
close.
and goal from the 2. 9:49 left to go in the ball game here at Holman Stadium. Campbell hands off to Heslin. Is Heslin in? We see no signal yet. It looks like about a foot.
Like running into a brick wall here at Holman Stadium.
Second goal from the 1. Campbell calls the signals. There's the handoff to Heslin. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Chelmsford Lions! Ned Heslin scoring his 3rd touchdown of the year and scoring all 3 touchdowns for Chelmsford so far.
Let's do that at 3. Touchdown! We've been waiting all night to do that, folks. We're just more than a little bit excited here at Holman Stadium because we're seeing our Lions start a comeback here. 9 minutes left to go in the game. Here comes the Lion kicking team.
Phelan on the hold.
Kick is up, and it's good. All righty then. We have just cut the Nashua lead by 1/5. Chelmsford High, we will fight to VICTO or Y or die. Chelmsford High, we pledge our loyalty. 3 cheers. cheers for Chelmsford High School. May our name be glorious for us. Class of 81, and I'm the only one that knows at least a few of the words. You guys should be ashamed.
Well, I've never seen the lyrics for that song.
Yeah, in my day, they were printed in every program flyer. They were everywhere.
It's a nice change hearing the Chelmsford High School fight song instead of the Nashua High School fight song.
Oh, thanks a lot, Dan.
Dan's always there to save the day.
All right, kicking off for Chelmsford. Who will be kicking off for Chelmsford, Dan? Tell us.
Tom Lacapo, number 1.
Oh, Dan, you are so wrong. You are so right. And it's a great kick.
Handled by the great number 34.
Oh, a beautiful shoestring tackle by number 99 for the Lions. Casey Phelan.
He used to be my neighbor. How are you doing, Casey?
He met you and moved away.
No, Jeff, we moved away.
You know, this is Nate, our producer. We all love Nate. He's a great guy, you know. Likes to hang around the TV studio with us all, give us the benefits of his many years of experience. Okay, here come the Panthers, 1st and 10. And the Lions stuff the Panther ball carrier.
Nowhere to go. I think at this point the Panthers will just try to eat time off the clock.
Now, we've got to go and try and strip the ball here because we need the ball back for our Big O. Let's go.
Here we go, defense.
Not too loud because they're broadcasting live. Here we go, defense. Here we go, defense.
That's enough.
Here come the Panthers up to the line. Goodenauer again, the quarterback. He's got split backs in the backfield. He drops back to pass. He fires a bullet to number 88, his wide receiver, who goes Kersplat. Under 33.
Chris Prashoni and number 6, Eric Klein.
That was pronounced Kersplat. Can you say Kersplat?
Kersplat.
I knew you could. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Panthers.
Just think, if we were playing Canadian football, this would be a punting down.
If we were playing Canadian football, it'd be cold. 7:30 left to go in the game. Here's the handoff by Goodenauer to, oh my goodness, number 10. Number 10, Matt Mcguire, rambling up the middle of the... rambling up the middle of the field. And we've had a change of announcers, folks. This here is Billy Joe Bupkis and Dan Kachufis bringing you live Chelmsford football. Kurt, the word chucklehead comes to mind. I've just been rained on with Coca-Cola here, ladies and gentlemen.
Put off the mixer, please. Smooth move, Kurt. Get that off that.
Okay, we're trying to.
Something to wipe this up with? Use this. Where you get wet?
I don't know. Still.
And we're down to 6:54 left to go in this somewhat rainy 4th quarter here at Holman Stadium. It's supposed to be what they call acid rain. It was kind of brown. And Goodenauer hands off. Wire with the carry. He's going to pick up, pretty near the 1st down.
Acid rain, but remember, we're not in LA. Also, the air's pretty clear. So. Really the best place to live in America, if I'm not mistaken.
Canada?
You are mistaken. It's
one of the 10 best.
All right. There's a timeout for a measurement. I want to clearly state this. Chelmsford is the best place in the world to live. And if you're going to live in Chelmsford, you should live in, where all else, North Chelmsford.
And we'll be right back after this station identification.
You've been watching the Chelmsford High School Lions playing the Nashua Purple Panthers here at Holman Stadium with Jeff Stallard and Dan Katufis on Chelmsford Community Television. And now, back to the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been approached in the booth with a most momentous request we'll bring to you right after the next play. Okay, we've lost our rosters to the Coca-Cola Rain, but Goodenauer appears to still be the natural quarterback. He hands off. The ball carrier is brought down.
Chris Von Hahn.
Now, give you a little intro to this request. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I think that's enough of that. Patrick, step up to the microphone.
Happy birthday, Mother, and may you have many, many more.
Pat, for those of us who don't know your mother's name, why don't you tell us?
Jane.
And Nashua with another off-tackle play. Looks like about another gain of 3. And happy birthday, Jane. Well, we're winding down to 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. The final stanza at Holman Stadium. I want to give the Chelmsford crowd credit for hanging in there. The band is banding, the cheerleaders are cheerleading, the majorettes are majoretting. And the defense is playing real hard. Okay, the Chelmsford defense stuffs the ball carrier, number 40, Ryan Fay. A host of white shirts in on the tackle. Okay, boys, we need to get the ball away. We're going to get that ball back on offense now.
4th down and 6. For Chelmsford, for Nashua. And there goes the Chelmsford.
Here comes the Chelmsford band. All right.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. We're going to block this punt right now after the timeout.
By Nashua. I can't sing.
Beat Nashua! Beat Nashua! Beat Nashua! That sounds like a telltale heart.
Hey!
Beat Nashua!
Next week's game against Haverhill will feature a microphone on the referee. Brought to you by Chelmsford Community Television and Chelmsford High School Sports Productions. Here's Dan and Jeff.
I'm also notified that next week's game will also not include Coca-Cola in Kurt's hand. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Nashua out to punt. Number 4 in to do the punting. That would be Josh Blow, B-L-E-A-U. There's a snap. The kick is up. It's a fairly short kick taken. Oh, it's fumbled. It's picked up. Ooh.
Pershoni on the recovery.
That'll give us the ball 1st and 10 on our own 15-yard line with 3 minutes and 56 seconds left to go. Well, Dan, certainly not the way we had planned the evening to go, but still time left for the Lion offense. Campbell, the quarterback. We got a man in motion. Campbell looking to throw. Campbell sets up. He goes deep. He's got a man open. Oh, in and out of his hands. I was kind of hoping for some kind of an official call there. Not that it deserved one, but... So that'll bring up 2nd and 10, Dan.
Yes, 2nd and 10, a long pass, incomplete to Casey Phelan. Still wiping the Coca-Cola off of our equipment, this sudden rain shower.
All right, here we go. Campbell brings him up to the line of scrimmage. There's the man in motion. Campbell looking to throw. Campbell rolling. He tucks it down. He's still on his feet. He's got some running room. Oh, no. Fumble.
Into the pile, it appeared Nashua picked up the ball. Waiting for the call from the official.
And Nashua will regain possession of the football. Oh, wait a minute. We've got conflicting zebra reports here. And Chelmsford will keep the ball. 3:31 left to go. 1st and 10. Just inside their own 30-yard line. Campbell, the quarterback. He's been the go-to guy most of the game. Campbell looking to throw. Campbell sets up. He throws deep down the sideline. And he outthrows his intended receiver, number 80, Matt Byrne.
And there goes the Nashua High School marching band. The Nashua Color Guard, or whatever you'd call them, doing their dance on the sidelines. Playing a different rendition of the Hey song, whatever it's called.
Campbell brings him up, 2nd and 10, man in motion. Campbell again looking to throw. He's under pressure. He's going to go down. Campbell under relentless pressure that time from the Nashua defense. Had nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Remember that song? Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, baby. Never mind. So you're a little young to remember Motown. That'll bring up 3rd and 18 for our Lions as we wind down to the 2-minute warning. 2:30 left to go in the ball game. Here come our Lions. 3rd and 18. We're expecting Campbell to pass. Here's Rich in motion. Campbell under pressure. Campbell's got a man. Oh. Incomplete.
Almost picked off by number 11, John Mattei, or Matty, however he'd like his name pronounced.
That'll stop the clock with 2:10 left to go in the ball game here, ladies and gentlemen. We just want to remind you again that this is Jeff Stallett and Dan Kachufis, along with Pat, Kurt, Nate, and I guess that's it tonight. We're traveling a little light. That's everybody, right, Kurt?
Yes, that's correct, sir.
Say hi, Kurt.
Hi, Jeff. How you doing?
No, I said say hi, Kurt.
Hi, Kurt.
Attaboy. That's Kurt. He's our ace cameraman. Just raining on my parade briefly. All right, 4th and 18 for the Lions. As a wanton 3/4 moon has risen over the horizon. We're down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Our beloved Lions are 4th and 18, deep in their own territory, down 35-7, with time running out.
You know, this would be a good time for the song In the Jungle. Just my opinion.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleep, the panther sleeps tonight. All right, here come the Lions. Klein back in punt formation. Do you think we'll have a false punt here, Dan? Fake punt? There's the snap, fumbled. The kick is up. It's a line drive kick. It's taken on the fly. Chelmsford covering. And Nashua will have the ball, 1st and 10, inside the 50, inside the Lion 40 at about the 39. You don't have to answer that last question, Dan.
Oh, okay. Take away the second quarter and the score would be tied at 7-all.
Take away the second quarter, we would have to play another quarter. Or we'd have to leave with 75 cents.
True.
We have a new quarterback for Nashua, Josh Blow, B-L-E-A-U, who fumbles the handoff, and I think, fumble recovery, Chelmsford.
Chelmsford recovering the fumble. Great play by the Chelmsford defense.
Are you ready to rumble?
That's right. Let's get ready to rumble. I know I'm going to hear it in school for that. It's all in good fun. Looks like Mcguire coming out to be the quarterback for Chelmsford.
Here come the Lions. You are correct, O seer of sooths. Brian Mcguire with 18, Chris Morris in the backfield. Number 2, KP Walsh on motion. We'll have a gain of about 5 for the Lions. Hey, Dan, we almost forgot. It's time for the Nashua and the Chelmsford Player of the Game by the Amalgamated, what did we say was sponsored? Oh, the Amalgamated Shock Absorber Company.
Yes.
You don't want to get hit without one.
Okay, I'm going to say the player of the game for Chelmsford. I'm going to go with Chris Morris.
Okay.
Chris Campbell, the quarterback, number 10.
Mcguire hands off to 18 Morris, who's got a little bit of room to run. Brings us down to 1:07. How about the player of the game for Nashua?
The player of the game for Nashua? The great number 34.
You want to pronounce his name?
Eric Thibodeau.
Right. I agree on the Nashua player of the game. He's the one that really broke the game open for the Panthers. And as soon as this play is over, I'll give you the Chelmsford player of the game. Mcguire again working over center. Morris in the backfield. Man in motion. Walsh. Oh my, he just gets the ball off. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds, almost intercepted. Mcguire, plucky little kid, he gets up because he got whacked. The Chelmsford player of the game, I'm going to give it to the entire team because, and I'm going to give it to everybody. The players on the field because they didn't quit. The players in the sideline because they were ready to go when somebody needed to be subbed. The band because they came in, they played hard. The fans stayed. The stands are almost still full. And Mcguire back to pass again. Mcguire keeps it. He puts his shoulder down. Tough hit. Nice job, Mcguire. Kid lowers his shoulder, takes the hit, shows he's ready to go.
I think I'm going to have to agree with you now that you say that, Jeff.
And we've got a timeout, Chelmsford. 19 seconds left in the game. That kind of flapping you heard, I think, was a vulture behind us.
And we'll be right back after this station identification.
For the last time this evening, you are watching Chelmsford High School Football, a CHS Sports and Chelmsford High School Television Club production on CCTV. Now back to the game.
I knew we'd be able to broadcast in stereo before the night was over. Here come the Lions on what may be the last play of the game or the second to last play of the game. 19 seconds left to go, 3rd and 8. Referees put the ball in play. Mcguire, the quarterback, number 7. Lucky little kid, not afraid to take a hit or to give one. He's working over the center. Walsh in motion. Mcguire back to throw. He's under pressure. He's got some room. He completes his pass. Number 5, it looks like. Number 5. Number 6.
Eric Klein.
Eric Klein, number 6, the intended and the successful receiver. That brings us down to 10 seconds. The Lions will have a first down and 10.
Chelmsford High School band added again. The YMCA this time, these selections.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen.